Honey, we had such a week over at my house. My second husband, Dr. Mr. Buffem, who's a Jew, which is nothing wrong with it. You know, my second husband. I can say second husband because of the annulments, I've had. His mother, Grandma Buffem, we finally moved her into a new mansion. It's practically a mansion, with all the rooms over there. So many rooms, my God. It's beautiful, gorgeous. It's not really a mansion. It's more like a hospice. But, she's loving it over there. Well, not really a hospice, more like, assisted living. And of course, I would have rather she had, done herself away, put herself down at our house, that would have been more comfortable. That's the way to do it. And me and Dr. Mr. Buffem, we had talked about it. We had many conversations about it. But, the person has to agree to it, But, some states, it's legal. You can do that. In some states, you can put yourself down. But if the person doesn't agree to it, here in New York, it's just murder. In fact, before we moved her over there, we put her up in her, we call it her apartment, which is it's the attic. It's the attic. And she was fine with it, because she's in a wheelchair now. She loved it because it's all one floor. It's all one, it's not multi-level, just one, which is good for Maria, my housemaid, Maria Consuelo Gonzalez Fernando Muchacha Lopez Sanchez Vegas Smith, because she gets the exercise, because she's down on the first level there, which is really the basement, basement, crawl space, same thing. But so she goes up from there, she gets the exercise, which is good for her, so she likes that. The only issue is there's no bathroom, but the timing was right because now Grandma Buffem wears diapers, so that works out. But she enjoys it, she enjoys it over there in her new semi-assisted living. I don't think they check on them too often. But, it's going good for her, and, it was getting difficult. It was getting too difficult, and so we had to move her over there. I mean, you ever seen an old person eat? I can't do it. It's too much. So, I try to go visit, but it's difficult because she wants me to come for dinner, and I can't watch that. Especially now because, she's so old, and the people over there are so old that the children that come to visit them are old too. So it's old people visiting old people. And so it's old people eating with old people. And that's just too much for me. I can't stomach it. So I go over there before they eat. And, they eat around 3 o'clock. Dinner time is at 3. Which is not good for my digestive system. I can't do it. So I go over there before that. And I slip her medication. And she doesn't. I give her a few extras. And she doesn't know. And then I just tell her. I just tell her that I stayed for dinner the next day. And she doesn't know. And she's embarrassed that she doesn't remember. So, it all works out in the end. It's the circle of life. The Lion King over there. And now this works out real good because now we got the attic free for Maria because of this whole Trump rigmarole. Because we're going to have to move her up there now with this whole thing with the ISIS coming to look for people. What is it? What is it? The ISIS are coming to look for the Mexicans now, right?
No, that's the FBI.
FBI? No, there's a special unit coming to look for the Mexicans, right?
Yeah, it's not ISIS. ISIS is in a different country.
Oh, I don't know.
We're in America.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I can't, it's hard for me to keep up with politics now, especially with Kellyanne. You got Kellyanne and she needs a VO5 hot oil treatment so bad. So bad. I don't know if I'm looking at Kellyanne Conway or Pigpen from the Peanuts, Charlie Brown. So now we're moving Maria up to the attic because I can't go without Maria. If they come knocking on my door taking Maria away, I can't. So, and I read this book about this girl that went on the run, and she went hiding in an attic. She kept a diary, and she hadn't hid in the attic while people were looking for her. You might have heard of it. Flowers in the Attic. By V.C. Andrews, and it's a great book, fabulous, so much drama. You know this, Flowers in the Attic?
No, I've never heard of it.
Wow, honey, wow. And then they made millions of dollars off her. The whole book series on this girl's diary. Oh yeah, made movies, TV series.
Have you ever heard of a girl named Anne Frank?
Yeah, she was blind and deaf. Poor thing. You ever heard of such a thing? Yeah, blind and deaf. Talk about getting hit with a double whammy. My God. Like, one isn't enough. Poor thing. What are you going to do? Anyway, so that's what we're doing. I'm putting Marie up in the attic. We're going to hide her out there. And I told her, I give her a diary. I said, Marie, you're going to keep a diary. You're going to, I said, I don't know how much she understands. I says, Maria, you're going to write in this diary. You're going to write all the stuff that happens to you in the next 4 years. But just don't write about our interactions because, you know, I don't want, you know, just don't write about me. So, anyway, it's been a busy week for us over at my house, and it's too much. It's just too much going on. It's just too much for me. It's too much. It's a crazy world. And I can't even watch my boyfriend on CNN's. Or, what is it? C-SPAN's, my boyfriend over there. What's his name?
Anderson Cooper?
No, Rachel Maddow.